Welcome to the Mindset Mile podcast. I'm your host, Aisha Zaza. For the next 30 days, we're going to learn to build better habits in health, fitness, relationships, business, and overall well-being by making small mindset shifts that make a big difference. Contrary to how it may seem, the path to any success is achieved by taking small, consistent action over time. Someday is not a day of the week, so the time to level up is now, because you were made for greatness. It'll be a marathon, not a sprint, and together we'll take it one step, 1 mile, one day at a time. Welcome to the Mindset Mile. You ready? Hello, friends. How are you? You know who I think is actually benefiting from this challenge more than me, maybe? My dog. She is stoked that we are guaranteeing a walk a day because, bad mom award goes to me sometimes for not taking my dog out every day. But this has been such a great way to spend some time with her. She's loving it. I hope you're loving it. And I'm excited to talk to you about something really interesting I've noticed happen in my life and in lots of other people's lives. And that's what you think about, you bring about. Maybe you've heard before that where your attention goes, energy flows. I've seen this to be true in so many instances in my life, both negative and positive. From getting jobs I wanted to traveling places I had only dreamed about, to meeting people that ended up being connectors to opportunities I was seeking out. Inversely, it has also worked the other way where I've felt lack and then therefore created more of it, or I worried about an outcome, so in turn, I didn't put myself out there, thus not growing myself or my business. Where your attention goes, energy flows. And to take it one step further, it's not just enough to think about what you don't want to come true. You need to think about exactly what you do want to come true and speak life over it. The more we think about things we don't want, we inadvertently will keep attracting that very thing. When you say things like, I don't want toxic relationships in my life anymore, or I'm scared that if I start a business, I won't be successful, or I don't want to have negative thoughts about myself. What you're doing is actually putting more of that energy into the universe and keeping the door open to receiving it. Instead, those thoughts, they need to be replaced with what you do want. Like, I attract and cultivate positive relationships. The work I put in will build the success I desire. I like myself and I'm worthy of love. Our thoughts have so much power. And if you're in a place where you're feeling stuck or like you're moving backwards, I want to invite you to adopt a few small habits that will turn your frequency into positive frequency. When was the last time you wrote down what you wanted out of your life within the next 12 months or 2 years, 5 years, or just journaled how you were feeling? When you put your pen to paper, you're decluttering your feelings by downloading them and getting them out of your brain space. When they stay in our brain, we tend to run the same circles around them, make bigger deals, and make up stories about the situation because negative thoughts have a way of deceiving us into believing that they are rational, when really, that is not the case. Articulating your thoughts on paper helps manage anxiety, reduce stress, as well as prioritize your problems, fears, and concerns. Because by tracking how you feel when you write it down, you'll start to recognize triggers, the things that make you sad, happy, proud, disappointed. And only until you identify triggers can you learn ways to better control them. You'll start to notice a gradual shift in your energy when you problem solve and open up opportunities for positive self-talk, which can be much easier detected when your thoughts are written down. Additionally, writing down goals is so powerful. Until a goal is written down, it's only a wish, something that will stay in your brain as a sure would be nice idea and stowed away as something you might get to someday. Writing them down or posting goals where you can see them daily gives them power. Not to mention, there's no negotiating with something that's written down. If you leave your goals in your mind, you leave every opportunity for them to be sabotaged. Because as we know, doing something new and stepping out of your comfort zone takes vulnerability and courage. And you know what hates those things? Fear. In turn, your brain will introduce doubt and skepticism to keep you right where you are. Writing and seeing your goals on paper will be a conduit for the energy you need to stay positive and attract the people and things into your life to aid in that goal. Another way to bring about what you want to do or how you want to feel is by stating affirmations. Affirmations give power to whatever it is you're saying out loud. An affirmation is the beginning point to change. It's a positive statement that can help you challenge and overcome self-sabotage and negative thoughts. Why are they important? You only know how to think about things the way you've ever thought about them. So going down a negative rabbit hole in the way you talk about your worth, your body image, money, your relationships, or whatever it is, tends to create more of what you don't want. Your thoughts are habitual and may be limiting the very things you say you want, so they need to be overridden. Saying things like, I am happy. My prosperity is growing. I attract positive people and opportunities. I love my body. Saying those things out loud will generate positive energy and give your mind exactly what you want it to believe. Because fact, our mind believes whatever we tell it. Our thoughts create our experiences, and what you affirm determines your outcome. So the more you talk about how you want to feel and the things you want to attract, the more receptive you will become to those things. This doesn't work overnight. Just like anything, it takes time to develop new thought patterns and see the result of them. So to make lasting change, this needs to be a daily habit. Try saying positive affirmations when you catch yourself thinking negatively. Now, this probably won't feel believable at first because you'll be inserting a positive thought that will be opposite of how you're feeling. But that interjection will be the difference. Thinking negative thoughts is so easy because they're usually said with a strong feeling behind them. But why don't we do this about our positive thoughts? Those are the ones that need to be strengthened. Inserting affirmations is how. So I want to ask you, does where you spend your energy make you feel good? Does how you think make you happy? We are intricate beings with so much depth, but letting our thoughts be passive is the demise of becoming or doing anything great. And as you already know how I feel, and what is true, is that you were made for greatness. If you're loving this podcast, it would mean the world to me if you rated, subscribed, and shared it with a friend. Be sure to tag me on your walks or runs at Aisha Zaza and hashtag Mindset Mile. That's all we have for today, my friends. Remember, the big things don't happen overnight. It's the small things done consistently that make the big things possible. You are capable and you are worthy. Make it a great day.